Hi everybody and welcome to Take Your Time Gaming. I'm your host Katie. We are now on our second live stream of Vampyr. Last episode we met Dr. Swansea and we got ourselves a job at Pembroke Hospital. So hopefully we're gonna get to eat a lot more people this episode. So grab a tasty beverage and let's get started. Mine actually happens to be red wine at the moment because I figured, color of blood, sort of similar, you know, getting in the theme of vampirism. Let me switch my screens. Here we go. So we just disembarked at the hospital, and I want to run down here, see if there's anything to loot. Actually, I hear people to eat, it sounds like. Oh, hey, it's a brawl.
It's my turn.
Who are these people? Wow, why does my vampire sense...
Each heart contains the seeds of life.
Did you just kill him?
Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, well, I mean, that's what the voice wants me to do.
Boss to give me a good poke.
Hey there, what's wrong with you?
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir,
I
please.
will.
You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
I mean, I guess it depends on how much gin you've had. Medical checkup. Press right trigger for details. Ah. So I would get 500 experience points if I just ate him. Clay Cox. But, he has hint markers, which means I can increase his blood quality. So,
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly.
let's
the
heal
way to
him
get
first, and
rescued.
we can eat him later.
All right, sorry.
I love this system. I think it's genius.
We got to spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes.
Yabbering.
That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that
No,
better place.
Your eternal reward. Blood quality. The blood quality indicates how much experience you will obtain from a particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more experience you get. Mesmerize. To drink the blood of your prey, you first need to mesmerize them to lead them out of sight from others. Your mesmerize level must be equal or higher than the citizen's resistance. Interesting. Press LB to memorize Clay. I don't want to. Oh, it's not gonna give me an option. I want to raise your blood quality. And you're healed!
Bring this fading light into the shadows.
Follow the red trail to lead your prey into the
The
shadows.
dance of life and death.
I just got hired at the hospital. I'm gonna lose my job. He's literally down the bank. This seems like a terrible idea. Oh, I see. I can release him. Blood temptation. Press A to embrace Clay Cox or B to release him. Embracing Clay will provide a massive experience boost, but be aware that there will be consequences. Learning more about citizens and collecting their hints will increase the experience gained. Go free, my friend.
Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Merciful release. Trophy earned. I'll take the life. Once I heal you. Wait, no, now you're dying. This is terrible. It says you're healthy. You're not healthy. You just got stabbed in the gut. This is not...
Whoa, I feel giddy.
Apparently they like to be mesmerized. Ooh, I hear rats squeaking.
Black out?
I mean...
What? What happened? Did I black out?
Huh. Ooh, a chest.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
I love the voice actor of my maker. Oh, it's just... I guess he was stabbed with glass. I can't wait till we meet him, because, I'm ready to side with him and do what the vampires do. Forget my, my Hippocratic oath. Let's just eat everybody. Alright, I open that chest. Anything else? I hear squeakings. But I don't see the rats. Ooh, another chest. Tiny common handle part. Not to be confused with extra large common handle part. Sorry, tiny handle part. You're just not up to snuff. Anything else? I find it odd that I can actually hear my maker's voice in my head. You know, it's like we have some sort of psychic connection. Oh, hello. I just wanted to make sure this wasn't the hospital, but this doesn't seem to be it. Gwyneth. 2-Bit Gaming! Damn it, missed episode 1. Want this for my Switch. Hey, by the way, hello and welcome. Thank you for joining, 2-Bit. And episode 1 is on my channel if you feel like catching up, but this is an amazing game. If you're thinking about getting it, I highly recommend it.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
What's your blood type, nurse?
It's a good thing.
Is it blood type delicious?
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see.
It's magical. I use my
I'm
fangs.
surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
All right. Huh. Medical checkup. You are healthy.
Do
You have
require
3 hits.
medical assistance, nurse?
Thank you for your concern, but I'm fine.
That's good. Okay. Well, let's get to know one another.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard.
The sewer dog.
An invisible enemy. Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have
How
been
dare you wax
exhausting.
poetic, nurse?
We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast.
Oh my gosh, they're all volunteers? That's
How
tough.
do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them.
He made a mistake with me.
Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Oh, come on. I won't tell.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Who stands out?
I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a
Tippets!
standard
That's an
for us
adorable
all.
name.
If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Oh. New hint available. Yes. Dr. Tippett. Corcoran is exhausting himself and refuses to stop working. Corcoran. Interesting. All right. Well, I got one of his hints, so that's good.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held...
Can and will be used
No.
against you in a court of law.
I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
We'll find something else, dig about. Okay, that was all that. Let's ask some personal questions. Aw, man. I need all hints.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Anything to loot in here? Just some dying people. All right, let's go back around and we'll actually walk up the steps and go into the hospital proper. All this glistening glass makes it look like something I can pick up. It's throwing me off. Keeps teasing me. The British accents are awful. I don't think they're bad. I think they're actually pretty legit. Are you British, 2-Bit? Oh, okay. This is the hospital? It's an alleyway? It's not actually a proper building? actually, by the way, the voice actor from Call of Cthulhu. If you played that or watched it on my channel, same voice actor. Thought that was kind of neat. Oh, I forgot to increase the brightness of my monitor. It's a little dark. Stay at home. Influenza, frequently complicated with pneumonia. To prevent any case of Spanish flu, stay at home. Or, to prevent you from getting exsanguinated by vampires, also stay at home. And just don't open the door.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Okay. Creepy. That sounds like combat that way. Which I do love in this game. Polar Faubourg. Poplar. Sorry, Polar. I can hop up there. Ooh, is this a hideout?
It's locked, all right.
Oh, it is a hideout, but I can't get in there yet. Interesting. Alright, well, we will remember the garden, and we will come back here. I'm hoping that once we actually... Oh, they're healthy. That's nice. Once we start practicing as a doctor, we'll be able to start manufacturing cures for people. Because I know that the bartender, Tom, is suffering from fatigue. And if I cure him, I think we'll increase his blood level. Ooh. Small bottle in the trash can. Don't mind if I do. It's on the list. We'll have to go back and take a peek at episode on my lunch tomorrow. Well, good. I hope you enjoy it. I understand if you don't want to be spoiled by this. What are you currently playing, 2-Bit? Hey, look, sick people. You got anything good for me, sick people? No? Okay. Well, what good are you? Ooh, glass vial. I really shouldn't be stealing from the hospital I work at. That sounds bad. You are probably the person I'm supposed to talk to. Hey, who are you?
Good evening, sir.
So it is true.
That's Dr.
Famous
Tippets.
Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Hey, Lou. Aloha.
Yes. We met once before.
How'd your day
At the
go?
Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippets, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell.
He doesn't remember
with
anybody
research
he ever
about
meets.
coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
Got a shaky hand
He
now,
was
buddy?
also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
You know it. Alright. Blood quality. I have 1 hint. Yes, yes. We have an... You are exhausted. Okay, well first, we're gonna ask him the
What is
generic
Pembroke
questions.
Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough.
Let's act like
In
a
any
total
case, the personnel
philanthropist.
of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not
Not
so
so good.
During this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to
Okay,
focus
who
on
is
the
this person
positive
they won't
character
name
traits.
who sucks at his job? I need to know. Because I'm gonna eat him first. I'm sure the hospital has overstock. They look like they're a prominent place in the alley. I think actually through those gates is the actual hospital, but yeah, they seem a bit overcrowded.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Who should I eat
Nurse
last?
Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire
Aha.
her skills.
I'll g-
I got another hint! Corcoran is convinced that Gwyneth Brannigan is overqualified as a nurse. Interesting. Look at this blood quality. We are just increasing. Oh my goodness. He's gonna be so tasty so
Even
soon.
further, if she was a man, she would.
Alright, Gwyneth Brannigan. Oh, that's your mesmerized level. That's good to know. Alright, so we got a hint for her, so we can go back to her and talk a little bit more. So what is my mesmerize level, actually? That might be good to know. My mesmerize level is only level 1. That's kind of crappy. How am I supposed to eat everybody when my mesmerize level is only level 1? How does one increase their mesmerize
Be a
level?
damn fine practitioner.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just
How
wish
has
he
your
would
day
get
been?
out of
My
his
day's
office
been
now
good.
again.
Thank you, Lou. I ring fit again. I love this game, and oh my god, my arms are so freaking sore. Every time I reach for my tasty beverage, I like twinge. But yeah, day went well, and yes, you can sweeten the meat in this game. That is the whole point. You either, you know, don't kill anybody, and then you stay low level, or you build your bonds with people, and then eat them. And I just find this fascinating. This is such a cool system. I don't know of any other RPG that has this sort of leveling up experience system. They sound like your typical Cockney cliche. All right, sir, you are exhausted.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No, we must keep on.
Wow,
healing
look at you
all those
resisting.
poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Well, that was a, like, a bust,
Nurse
wasn't it?
Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
Does their quality go up when they trust you more? The more you build a relationship with them, yes.
Word with her.
You don't have to blame her.
You
for
get
her
more
honesty.
experience points for eating them.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
Hey, big dog, welcome! Great to see you 2 nights in a row. How's it going? Good, dude. My bed is calling, but I couldn't resist. Well, don't stay up too late. Alright, so I need to unlock a few more hints there. We got all that, so let's ask him some personal questions. Or not, because we need a lot more hints.
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Maybe he'll admit
Don't
that
be
he needs
ridiculous,
something
dear
for
colleague.
fatigue. Because... Oh, okay. See, if I ate him now, I would get 1,600 experience points. But I also only have a mesmerize level of 1. And, yeah, he's level 2, which means I would fail to eat him now anyway.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
So maybe perhaps somehow leveling up I can raise my mesmerization level. Now this is the place I looted, yes. Playing Luigi's Mansion 3! Oh my goodness, I really wanted to get that, but I didn't have the funds for it. How is it? Is it just as good as everybody is saying it is? I gotta say, I tried playing the first one on the 3DS, and I hated the controls. I thought they were very poorly ported from the GameCube version. So I did not get far in it at all. Which is a shame, because I thought it was very charming. Alright, so these are the stairs I ran up, and I spoke to Nurse Brannigan, and there's stuff down here. So let's just... well... creepy alleyway. And nothing to loot. Alright, we're gonna go back now. Whoop, 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 just kidding. Trash can. Yeah, 5 screws and a lead stick. Feeling wealthy. I wonder if they got their level up idea from pet lions. Once human trusts me, it's game over! I'm sure that's what the Play Cats was about. Just turn your back, says the lion.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
Wow.
I found a wounded
You're a
man by the
taskmaster.
docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke
Ah,
spirit.
now you like me, don't
I'll
you?
ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the 2nd floor with your name on the door.
Wow, you guys are fast with the nameplates.
Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
100%. Oh goodness, I'm gonna have to check out you playing it on your channel then, because I would really like to watch some footage of it.
I would
Let's
like
talk,
to ask a few
Dorothy.
questions first.
I see you're not in Kansas anymore. Okay. Let's check out her. So she has a mesmerized level of 2. She is healthy. She has 3 hints, and she's currently worth 2,000 experience points. This is so cool. Where's Mr. Hampton?
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in.
I'm assuming you just
does
brought
he
him in
fare?
really quickly.
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Okay, well he's alive still, so that's good. That's the preacher.
If you
Or
could point
priest.
me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Wow. She gives no leeway.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr.
Really?
Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
I played Outlast 2 today, and it was the scariest game I had played to date. I'm guessing you got it on PS Plus. I still have to download it, except I'm a chicken when it comes to horror games. Is it a survival horror game? What kind of horror game is it? Well,
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better
please, lady,
than
just
me.
wash your hands. You're
The
not even wearing
administrator
gloves.
has better things to do than mix with us.
Okay, we're gonna say goodbye now, and I'm gonna find your 3 hints, because you will probably be one of the first people I eat, since your mesmerized level is lower. Whoops, this is a sign. Hospital full. Due to the influenza, this hospital can no longer take any patients. Hospital full, please go back home. Yep, so you're right, Lou, there is definite overflow. That's why everybody's hanging out in the alley.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
Oh god, then Big
Quite
Dog,
a
that is
blunt
not for me at
introduction,
all.
Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
I also have a
No need to
shotgun
explain, Dr. Reed.
and a scythe.
And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
I'm sorry, what? You sound like you could be useful. I don't think I will eat you. At least, not tonight. Alright, so press for details. He's healthy, he has 3 hints, and he's worth 1,000 experience right now. And he's level 2. So, before we actually look at his shop, we'll ask him normal questions. Yeah, he's a merchant. Well, I don't want to kill my merchants. That's just silly. It has a lot of gore and jump scares. I hardly ever curse in my videos, but this video was different. I will have to check it out, Big Dog. I hate jump scares.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself.
How much money do you have
You're
exactly?
selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital?
Apart from smuggling
Apart from
ammunitions.
smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done.
I like Milton.
Most of the time.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was
You lost your
running.
wallet.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
He was probably
Don't get
turning into a
yourself if you
vampire.
want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Yeah! I got my first side quest, peeps! Local investigations. A new citizen investigation is available. Press blank to open the local investigations menu. Citizen investigations are displayed here, categorized by districts. You can start a new citizen quest by tracking it with X, then access to your map and locate the area to explore. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Melton Hooks, the Pembroke's ambulance driver, confessed a patient he was bringing to the hospital attacked him. He had to escape through the facility's garden, but lost his wallet while doing so. So that sounds like actually the garden we stumbled across that Dr. Reed was like, oh, I hear Scal. The attacker must have been quite violent, for Milton refuses to return there anymore. Maybe I should search the garden and see for myself what is really going on there. I'm really glad we didn't go into the garden before getting this side quest. Cool, so we are tracking that. Cool.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary...
Needs must.
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
I like it when locals attack me. It means I get to loot their corpses.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful.
I mean, don't sugarcoat it, Milton.
It's getting worse every day.
Jeez. Harsh. Okay. So, I got all those personal questions. I need hints. Let's trade, buddy.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
If I suddenly stop talking, I passed out. Please no ASMR. It creeps me out. Okay. I'm done. You asked for that. I actually tried listening to ASMR, and I don't get the spinal tingles like the people talk about, like the frisson, I guess. I get, it feels good in my head, but it doesn't help me sleep. It was kind of disappointing. So these are Milton's shotgun. We're at 315 shillings. What do you think I am, a rich surgeon? Wait. Bullets, one shilling per bullet. Shotgun shells, I'm sure I will find all of these. Yes, you can buy upgrade materials, which is what I truly want. Nice. Powder, shards, grease, screws. Okay, and this is if I want to sell something. Well, I do have some junk to sell. Oh, sell. Small bottle, average, resale value. Item can be recycled and ooh. I want to recycle those. Good resale value, worth 14 shillings. You know what? I feel like recycling is probably more fiscally responsible every time because I get a lot of materials from them. And materials are not cheap. 32 shillings for all of these guys. Okay. That's cool. You know what? Now that I know I can... wrong menu. I'm just gonna go ahead and recycle these now. Oh, I have to have a workbench, apparently. Never mind. I like Milton, though. I'm gonna keep him alive. He's useful. Loot, 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 looty, looty, loot, loot, loot. We're overwhelmed. Oh my god. Okay. Should make fun of the way people talk, Katie. Even when they sound like that. That sensation is super frustrating to me. Not a fan. Really? I need to test and see what Wesley's response to it is. He's never tried ASMR before, but he thinks it's kind of a load of hooey. Luigi's Mansion 3 is the best of the series, and possibly one of the best Mario Luigi games I've ever played to date, including Mario 64. It's that incredible. Okay, that is really high praise. And it really controls well, because God, the 3DS version was terrible. It made me want to buy the GameCube version to try it out like that, because the 3DS controllers, I mean, I don't know if you played it 2-bit on the 3DS, but it was awful. Hey guys, anything to loot in here? You betcha, 2 glass vials. Hot diggity dog. Hot diggity vampire, I should say. Mario 64 was awesome. Yeah, if you're good at platforming. I have never thrown a controller raging at a game before, ever. Except playing Super Mario 64. That is the only game I have ever rage thrown a controller. And I love, like, Bloodborne and Sekiro and crap like that. Super Mario 64 made me hate everything. Okay.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
My evil research. Yeah, I hope nobody really wants me to play a good character, because that went out the window a long time ago. The Mario 64 speedruns are bananas, that is true. I really like the Ocarina of Time speedruns, actually. The Zelda speedruns, I think, are pretty impressive. Honestly, any of the older games that utilize glitches to speedrun, I think are cool. Do not cough in public. Prevent disease. Careless spitting, sneezing, coughing, spread influenza, you idiots. Spread by droplets sprayed from nose and throat. It's called mucus. Do not cough in public. It's called mucus. All right. Oh, hey.
Good evening, miss.
You look like
I'm
death
Dr.
already.
Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
Whoa!
Nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
What are you
Okay.
begging for, mortal?
Meth, guys. Not even once.
Tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that?
Because I ain't.
And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
You kind of look like a drug addict. I don't know about that. Insane. I'm a huge Nintendo fan, but the game, it surpasses anything like it that I've ever played. So good. Ah, you make me want it so badly, 2-bit. Nintendo knew what they were doing when they made the 64 controller. It's the closest controller shape to a shuriken meant from rage throws. It does, like, boomerang. If you throw it hard enough, it kind of loops, it does a little, like, loop around. Yeah. It was most embarrassing because I was raging in front of Wesley. Because he and I actually played it together. So he got to see me lose my shit. Which really isn't attractive in a partner. I used to throw my controller playing Road Rash on Sega. Wesley actually loves that game. We bought the new Sega Genesis Mini, and I've been watching him play Road Rash. It looks really fun. Vampire sounds like a potential bestie. Yeah. I'm not convinced she's actually a vampire. She's level 2 only. I'm pretty sure she's human.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
Because I look like one.
It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
You know what? Maybe we can have minions, and she can be... Maybe I can turn her. She can be my minion. Ever heard of Cotard syndrome?
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard.
Yup, perfect rage quit material and durable road rash.
They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say?
Ooh, I got a new hint.
Petty mortal. You can't
You're
even
such a
begin
petty
to understand
mortal.
the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I mean, well, you're certainly not sane, sweetheart.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can
Big dog, I
feel
bet
my
I'm older than
body
you.
tremble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
You and me both, lady. I'm only level 4.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover to hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
I don't have the bat powers. I want to have bat powers.
Enemies you mentioned. Can you describe them?
35, you do beat me. Oh my goodness.
But I sense
33,
their
wow,
eyes
you beat me too.
I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
I feel like such an old YouTuber most of the time. I am 31. Almost 32.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
Whatever
I
you
see.
say, lady.
Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Ha,
Thank
Lou,
you,
you're like
mortal,
2 months
but do
older
not
than I
interfere
am.
with them,
Also,
for
happy
you are
early
no match
birthday.
for those that hunt me.
Grabbing the chain from someone at Road Rash was so satisfying. Well, Big Dog, to be honest, I stopped counting when I turned 21. Even my dad has to think, and, like, he doesn't remember exactly how old I am. I mean, age is just a number, right? So, alright. I unlocked this hint.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Of course.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal?
You know, I'm tired of you,
What do you
like,
require?
belittling me, lady.
Proof of my powers?
I'm curious
Yeah.
to know who you were before.
Go poof
becoming a
bat.
vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I kind of feel bad for her.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
I'm kind of gonna feel guilty if I eat her.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark. Nocturnal activities.
Be careful. Okay, why does it do this? I don't press a button, and sometimes it just opens the menu. It's very strange. At least I get experience points from talking to people. Alright, so I actually like to explore the left side of places first.
What your last thoughts would be, sir?
Kind of my weird... Ooh, 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 ooh. I got a new collectible. My weird MO. No, I opened it. Open. What did I get? Yes, this is it. So we can all be old together. Yay, it's the Old Fogey Club. I tried to stop counting after 4 kids. You have a big family, Big Dog. Oh my god, you have 7 children. Oh my goodness. That has to be a crazy but fun household. I'm sorry, 2-Bit. I don't know why things keep censoring for you. Lou is just like, oh my god, I just have the one. Yeah, more power to you. I have a cat, and I'm getting a puppy in a week. And I think that's kind of all I can handle. Alright, let's read this. Also, 2-Bit and Big Dog, I think you guys would be awesome candidates for my Discord if you're interested. It's full of people like Lou, and we're all old and we're all awesome. So if you feel like joining a Discord to chat about random stuff, you can PM me on Twitter and I'll totally DM you the link. Alright, let's read about garlic and wooden stakes. Dear brothers, I must now draw your attention to a very important point. Use of garlic as a protection against vampires. Let's be crystal clear on the subject. Garlic will never protect you against those creatures. No matter how fresh, how strong, and how smelly, garlic is totally useless as defense. They just want to eat it. I can never say enough how damaging that novel of Bram Stoker has been. Yes, of course, population of Slavic countries place garlic cloves in coffins. Yes, of course, inhabitants of Santorini Island hang garlic on their windows. There would be so much to write about this place, and someday soon I hope to go back to this island to further explore its cult tradition. That is not to protect the living from the devil. It is to tell the dead that they are aware of their malevolence. It is as simple, nothing more and nothing less. So yeah, please, by all means, yes, wear garlic, show garlic, hang garlic, and tell the shadows that you are not afraid, for you love garlic. But if you are looking for supernatural protection, you will have to search much deeper into the forgotten secrets of the occult tradition. For here's the truth, my fellow brothers. And we exclude sisters for some reason. Garlic does not repel vampire, but all the fresh plants will hurt them. It is as if their body could not stand the presence of botanical elements. I have seen an enraged Volp flee when racked with a rose. Yes, a simple rose. Away with you, vampire. I have a rose. Oh my gosh, does anybody watch Yu Yu Hakusho? I just had this image of like Kurama in human form just beating a vampire with a rose. I have witnessed a violent Ikon fall and beg for mercy when struck by a wooden stake. I don't know why it is so effective. I mean, it would be effective on anything. And I would give my left arm to find the answer to that mystery. The truth remains, nevertheless. Vampires are very sensitive to fresh herbs, especially oregano, plants, and woods. From Facing the Shadows, How and Maya by Usher Talltree, Primate of St. Paul. These are some weird stuff we're picking up, man. 7 to 15 years of age, never a dull moment.
Lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
When they go away some weekends, we are bored to tears. Oh, that's so sweet.
Good evening, sir.
Oh man,
Can I
Yu
help?
I
Unless you're here to
loved
fix
Yu Yu
my face.
Hakusho.
No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here.
I have it all on DVD,
War
actually.
injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off.
Poor man.
But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Would you prefer no face? Because that seems a little insulting. Wow, he's only worth 500 experience points. But he's level 1. We could eat him if we wanted to. Poor guy, I don't want to eat him. Look at all the crap he went through. Oh.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Decisions.
Oh,
I
it's
hate
bliss.
weighing morality.
I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work.
Ooh.
It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
So he has a miserable existence. The game is basically asking us to kill this guy. That's just it. You moan they're expensive and all the rest, but you get a quiet house and it's like, so, shall we go to bed? Tommy No Face is a great Batman villain name. I was definitely thinking Batman when I said No Face. Rest days are tight.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my
He's not like
skin
an
and
opiate
burning
addict,
away.
is he? And he's trying to get us to
Who is treating
give him
you?
drugs.
Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me.
Tippets.
Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Oh my god, you poor man. This is awful. Oh, okay. I did unlock one, so let's ask, did you serve
Where
for
were
long?
you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
I mean, he
You were
basically
an
told us.
officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are
Mesmerized.
you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here.
I mean,
Every
he's
time she approaches
begging
my
to be
bed,
eaten.
She treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all.
She may be harmless, I'm not
My
though.
arm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful.
You have a crush on her.
Living proof that there's hope for me.
You have a crush. Thomas sees Thelma Halcroft as living proof that there is hope for him.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of my blood.
Oh my god.
Pain. It's real for once.
She could decide to bite
Better
less
romance than Twilight.
willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
Oh, but they're like the perfect messed up couple. I can't destroy them. Oh man, decisions. Hey, Zarius! Welcome! How are you doing? I'm nervous for my interview tomorrow, I can tell you that. That is how I'm doing. I can't get it off my mind. Two-Face's cousin who blew his face off cooking drugs. Alright, I'm thinking Better Romance Than Twilight is a good episode title, so I'm writing that down right now. I miss that meme, man. She's mentally
You do realize
disturbed.
she's mentally disturbed.
I mean, you can't
It's
just
called the
diagnose her
complex.
with that after one conversation.
Truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness,
It could be many other
Never
things
refers
than
to
something
the
as rare
scars.
as that.
and frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more
I wish I
fun
could
than
make
the
them
real
both
life.
my minions. And then we could just be one big happy vampire family.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
You disgust.
I'm doing Katie. Hello, you will be okay. I know. Okay. I read the questions and they're really good. Yeah. Oh, hey, it's you. How you feeling, bro?
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite.
Yeah, you didn't say anything
a little
rude.
delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and
Return to my flock. Yep. My sense of humor is dark at times. Big dog, you and me both. Yeah. William Bishop's
How did you
den.
end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
Because he
William was
smelled
an alcoholic.
delicious? I don't
His
know.
addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed.
Aw,
William
I like
Bishop
you,
was a
Sean.
conflicted soul, searching for light.
Well, I mean, at the end he was basically searching for his next meal, but...
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
People are still in despair.
Well, I mean, they're getting murdered in the streets at
The
night.
authorities have left
And there's
us
a
all
flu
alone
and a
in this
war going
contagious
on.
Nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Kinda obvious.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
Oof, 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 oof.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the Dockers Trade Union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Eh?
Who leads the gang?
So that's a gang, the
Since
Wet
Clay
Boot
Cox went
Boys?
missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Booth Digby sounds like a minion's name.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Interesting. The Wet Boot Boys. Now, God, if that is
Goodbye,
not a
Mr.
name of a gang.
We'll talk again later.
Yeah, sounds like they all need to be chomped on a little bit. Shown some respect, you know. Alright, let's go talk to the people on this side.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I
Pippa!
don't think we've been
Oh, you're
introduced
adorable.
yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
I love that your
Dr.
name is
Jonathan
Pippa.
Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well,
If I had a
if you
small
for me
parrot,
about
I would
your
name
help
it
will be
Pippa.
Appreciated, Doctor.
Alright, she has 4 hints. Yeah, she's level 3, so definitely not someone we're gonna eat first.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
How am I finding this game
serious.
serious? I love
The flu
it.
is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients.
Love it. Combat's
You're
great.
running out of everything.
I love meeting all these people and forming relationships with them while planning on eating them eventually. I think it's awesome. Did you play it? I am too childish. Clay Cox has a wonderful name.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever.
I mean, if we're gonna be
Even the
old,
Black
Lou, we
Plague
should at
didn't
least have
kill
childlike senses of
I wish I
humor.
could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
Wow, talk about
You must
doomsayer.
get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
How long have you been a nurse?
Or long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
I mean,
You're right. When dealing with such a terrible disease,
I'm an expert at blood
remain
transfusion, not
But
stopping
that doesn't mean we should
a disease without a
best.
cure.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How long have
Nope,
you been a
nope,
nurse?
nope,
You're
nope,
right.
nope. Oh, that's my skip button? That's a weird.
How is the
Square is
Pembroke
my
staff
skip
coping
button.
with the epidemic?
Not well.
Not played it yet. I
Milton,
recommend
the
it.
ambulance driver is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton?
Other than the
grumpy
fact that he lost
on
his
a
wallet.
daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's
All right,
bothered
good night,
about
big
a bad
dog. Thank you for
reputation,
tuning in.
whether he deserved it or not.
Oh. Milton's reputation is mediocre amongst his colleagues. Well, I don't need to unlock hints about him, because I'm not going to eat the merchant.
Why does
It's frustrating.
Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
I don't know. He seems pretty chatty.
Do you need medical help yourself, nurse?
I'm fine, really. I just need to sleep.
It's pretty much everybody is suffering from
Goodbye,
fatigue.
Nurse Hawkins.
All right. Later, boo. Bedtime roundup. Oh, thought there might be something in there. Is this Tippett's? I can't tell.
Good evening, sir.
Nope,
I'm Dr.
it isn't.
Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
You
Does
look like
my
you would make a good
arrival
vampire.
Inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Wow, you're super nice. Not. Level 4.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice.
You'd think you want every
The
doctor
benefit of his
available.
position. But I don't agree with it.
I know
No one cares
we've
what you
never
think.
met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Yeah, argue that point.
But I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
Oh, you're jealous. How cute. Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Aren't you too old for such jealousy? It really won't do you any
Besides,
good.
I'm basically
Don't be
undead now,
ridiculous,
so my
Dr.
career's
Reed.
kind of over.
A simple glance is enough for me to know you have nothing for me to envy.
Jesus.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
He has
Let's
weird
just say
idle
I'm
movements.
tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
You don't like anybody, do you?
Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I
Wait,
don't
what?
intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor.
Medical
Even
science
if I,
experiments?
as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
I am
Modern
intrigued.
medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Oh, you're actually probably a good doctor, aren't you? Waverly disapproves modern medicine methods.
If you have a problem with me, Doctor,
Dr.
I know, aren't you?
Don't be ridiculous.
I unlocked a hint.
Since your
Let's just...
carelessness,
We're here.
I don't.
Modern...
Or maybe that's for Dr. Swansea. Oh, wait. Here we go. Gotcha. Gotcha. This one.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money?
He's got a
fame?
sweet coat and
Or are
that
you
bomb
truly
reputation.
dedicated?
Sounds like
And
things
what
to envy.
exactly is that
Agreed.
supposed to mean?
I
When we
served
got
in
this
the
code, I
war
was
just
super
like
excited.
you. But unlike you,
Oh, God,
I did
my
not
arms.
use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr.
Ow.
Ackroyd.
I can barely
I only
touch
want
my
you
arm.
to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Okay, no, actually.
Knowledge has always been and will remain our main weapon, and it has always come at a price. and personal initiative.
It is not a question of initiative, it is a question of integrity. These men and women have put their faith in us, Dr. Reed.
I actually kind of like him, you know?
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
Yeah, I do like you.
On something, Dr. Aykroyd. Do you need my assistance?
Not at all. I'm sure that you are used to gaining people's trust with your impressive skills. Well, it will not be the case with me.
All right.
Thank you for your time.
Later. Mr. Grouchy Pants. By the way, guys, I have been streaming for an hour now, and if you are enjoying this and haven't done so already, please make sure you leave a thumbs up on the video. It means a lot. Also, I do have 2 donation links in the stream description if you are willing and able to support the channel, because video games are expensive. That is the end of my spiel. Thanks for listening. Man, there are a lot of characters. You are Bloody Robe. I talked to you, Dorothy.
Good evening, Doctor.
You're new. Oh, you're adorable.
I believe we're going to be working together.
Thanks, camera. That was weird.
Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, now see, after talking to Dr. Aykroyd, I don't trust him at all because he's brown-nosing me.
I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
He's level 4.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
Other than how much you love me.
Your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed.
Nope, no luck there.
I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
I'm just here to hear Katie say nom 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 on every kill. I haven't gotten to kill anybody yet. There's been no combat this stream yet. But welcome, Andrew. Thank you for tuning in. If I do get to kill someone, and hopefully I will not disappoint you. What made you choose that career?
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me.
Yeah, I don't trust this guy at all.
I am honored to have the opportunity to work by
He's got brown all over his nose.
You will obtain nothing from me by flattery, my young colleague.
Oh, I was not flattering you, sir. Not at all. Just clumsily expressing my sincere admiration.
Does this feel like a little bit romantic to anybody else? Because it's kind of how it's feeling to me.
What made you
I'm getting some... No, okay, so I can't choose anything else. I'm getting some, like, now Kith vibes from this.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical.
Thoreau's experiments in blood transfusion have not been successful yet.
You may remain empty-handed.
I wonder how many people he's killed.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
I mean, I can't argue with that one.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity.
A test from whom?
The situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
So you're friends with Milton. Interesting.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well,
give me a side quest.
Maybe.
Ooh,
I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to
but
his shop,
basically, yes.
your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
New investigation! Everyone has answered their pants for sure. Also, he looks like he's got those hungry eyes and he may be a bit tipsy. Everybody has very strange idle animations in this game. They're like kind of loosey-goosey all the time.
What do you think of Dr. Aykroyd's
Mesmerize!
modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
Yeah,
With
I
the
like Dr. Aykroyd. I'm going to leave him
influenza
alive
and
for a
all
while.
that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Aykroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Aykroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Harsh words. I mean, there's no question he's jealous,
need my medical
but
attention, dear colleague?
You don't have to worry about me, Dr. Reed. I am here to assist you, not to be a burden.
I think he actually has everybody's best interests in mind.
Dr. Strickland.
Yeah, he's sketch. All right, let me open up that menu. Oh. How do I find my little side quest again? Aha. So both of them want me to track the missing ingredients. Dr. Thoreau Strickland is a young and daring physician who is fascinated by the science of medical advance. He is presently conducting some experiments on his own, but he is waiting for some products he recently ordered. He suspects the present shortage may have incited his supplier to sell the batch to a more eminent doctor than him. That's why he asked me to go there and use my reputation to obtain the needed supplies. We're gonna track that. Oh, I can only track one at first, but we're gonna do the garden first. What was hers? Wrong target. I don't remember actually getting this one. Thelma Howcraft is a delusional patient at the Pembroke Hospital who is convinced that she is already dead, or undead, and trapped inside a rotting body. Despite her obvious mental issues, the woman claims she is being spied on by some men and women who want to hunt her down because she is a vampire. Is she referring to the Guard of Pruin? I can't take the risk of having these hunters investigate around the hospital. Maybe I should spy on them and protect Thelma Howcraft from those hunters. Cool, so we have 3 side quests right now going on. So my goal is to finish exploring the first floor, and then we're going to go head to that garden since it's nearby. Because I need some combat before we continue speaking and learning to people. Or a glass vial. Oh, new patient.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Alright, he has 3 hints. He's low level. He's 1. So patients are easy to eat for the most part.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter. And a good one,
I wonder
too.
you need your arm.
But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
So the patients are suffering because of this
arguments with rivals on a
feud.
site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Do you have to lure them somewhere to eat them? Yes, actually. So, Lou, if you look up in the left-hand corner of the screen, you see Mesmerize. So my level is 1, and he has a mesmerization level of 1, which means that I can mesmerize him, and then I lure him into a private place, and then I can eat him. But I can't mesmerize people of a higher level, and I don't yet know how to increase my own mesmerize level. So, I'm guessing it's going to unlock in the skill tree eventually.
Are you satisfied with your treatment?
But yes, I can't eat in public. I have to lure them
it's
to
clear that I've chosen a
secret
bad time
place.
to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other
Why are you operating on
circumstances,
people with the
you would
flu?
be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies.
Oh, operate on his arm. I get it. Oh, okay, well, that's enough for him now.
Is there anything else that's bothering you?
Other than your arm.
Can I help in any way?
I'm all right. Considering the state of this place, I should consider myself lucky, I guess.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen.
Who's Harvey? That was. Why do they just talk to themselves? Okay. It's all here. Let's go down this area.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
Oh my god, were you attacked by a vampire?
Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer.
Stop making him talk.
Mortimer Goswick.
Oh. Uh-huh. Okay. So he is fatigued. I need a treatment for fatigue, and I have none of those yet. He's level 2.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see.
Why not?
Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Interesting.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
Keep talking, Mr. Goswick.
Doctor.
Alright, yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to judge up some hints for him.
But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir.
I like how they just have a bone saw lying there. Just in case, you know, they need to dismember anybody. Hey, fancy hat lady.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could
Interesting.
You hear him, please, Dr.
You an overbearing type
I've
of
heard
mother?
much of your talents as a physician.
Ooh. 3 hints, healthy, 2,000 experience points. Before.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
And your relationship with your son.
Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Actually, okay, kind of like
you.
you.
Really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
That's a brave woman to just be like, yes, I'm rich, please rob me in a dark alley.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had.
I mean, she is wearing a fancy hat, so I guess it's obvious.
Since we arrived, but we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that...
Aha! Beatrice questions the Pembroke Hospital's efficiency. I mean, legitimate question.
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Wow, you're a snob and a half.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke.
Mesmerized.
What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude at the start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Pippa was bribed. Pippa saves beds for patients who can pay. Ooh.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
Can you tell me what happened to your son?
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people.
Yeah, and her husband just died of natural causes, right, Lou?
But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated.
And chokers are extra suspicious. Oh, I didn't even notice her scarf. You're totally right, Andrew. Pippa wants that paper. That is so much better than the title I have. Lou, you've named this episode. Pippa wants that paper. Love it. Yes, Tsuki, I hear you. She's so excited about getting a big brother. And I forgot, I actually can ask him if he needs my medical help since he is suffering from fatigue.
Okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Also, what the shit is with your mom? Oh. I don't have medicine to give you. So...
I will see you later.
Cool. Gotcha.
I have to go.
Okay, so I don't need to trigger anything with patients. I can just study them anyway. All right, where's Pippa? You're not Pippa. Hey, Pippa! I found out something about you. You like to take bribes. Nope. Come on. I hate it when characters start moving around. Where did I go? How am I... What area am I in? I got so turned around.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Oh. This is outdoors. Oh, hello. I read that. Where the crap is Pippa? Pippa! Get your ass out here. I gotta interrogate you. Ooh, ooh. Oh, no. Those glass bottles reflect light. Hey, Pippa! You.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Yeah.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
I got something to ask you. It didn't unlock.
Goodbye,
Whatever.
Nurse Hawkins.
I guess that just increased my experience points with her. Lame. Alright, so, we went down here. This is a big hospital. Oh, hello. Long letter. Oh my god, this is a long letter. Yo, Pippa, I got dirt on you. Where are you at? And then I couldn't even interrogate her. So upsetting. All right, guys. Brace your ears. Birmingham, the 27th of October. Hello, sis. How are things in the big city? Here in Brum, things are not so good. It seems the flu is here again, and we have many new cases of infection in the neighborhood. It sucks. Do you remember Miss Scheller, the old drinking hag from the 3rd floor? She passed away 2 days ago, and her flat is already occupied again. Jeez, you would have to pay me a huge amount of money to go sleep in the bed in which a woman died of the flu just a few hours ago. Sorry, I did not take time to quickly answer your last letter. Between taking care of little Paul, Mom, Dad, and my job at the factory, I rarely find time to write to my favorite sister. By the way, my son says hello to his Auntie Pippa. You should see the little bugger already driving me mad. And Mom says you bring back some of those marvelous cakes the next time you come back home. In your last letter, you told me you thought about quitting your job at the Pembroke Hospital. I have to tell you, Pip, you better think twice. There are always jobs at the factory, but wages are shit, and it's as boring as a day without a shag. I have a new fiance, and no, I'm no slut, you moral bitch, you. Alright, I've been reading this as a dude. I think it's a sister. So if you really want to quit and do something more useful than counting the dead every morning, Jesus, maybe you better stay in London and join that band you told me about. The Guard of Proven or something like that? Never heard of them, but if they are, like you said, some sort of civil militia trying to make a difference, then maybe it's a good choice for you. Just be sure to let the others go in front. That's how my poor Billy got killed in France, by leading too many patrols. Bloody war. Anyway, come back as soon as you can and give me all the good news before that. I am your affectionate sister, Lucy. Paul, Mum, and Dad. You moral bitch, you. See, I got another hint for her. She's thinking about quitting the Pembroke Hospital. I can help her with that.
It's locked.
I wonder if I can manufacture keys or something. You moral bitch. I really like that turn of phrase, actually. And I want an excuse to use it in real life. Okay, I think we've explored all of the ground floor now, which only leaves the 2nd floor. Wait. Which means we can go do that side quest, perhaps. Aha! Small bottle, 2. Yes, thank you. Although, I do need to level up. Ooh, you know what? That's a good point. I have 860 experience points. We're gonna go upstairs first anyway. Sorry, peeps. This episode is a little slow if you are not into the story aspects of video games. Oh my god, this hospital's so damn big. That pretty much every person in the world when encountering a hospital. Because yeah, there's bound to be a crafting table in my office. Oh, okay, good. Alright, it's not as big as it seems. That's what she said. Bottle of cheap gin and a small bottle. Ooh. Good me. Except, as a vampire, I can't drink alcohol anymore. Ooh, a used hacksaw. Surgical hacksaw, able to cut through the bone. Okay, let's check you out. So you're 65, so you're just better than this. I don't know why I leveled this up. That was a shame. 65 and 65. Attack speed 10, stamina 20, attack speed 15. So you're just better. Let me see. Level 2, you go up to 75, 90. You max is like 130. 200 is max for the perfect hacksaw. Let's try this again. 200 is max for you. And you're just sucky. Why do they give you so many weapons? Like, you're just sucky. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna change that. I would rather use the hacksaw than the bludgeon. Except it's not letting me equip it for some reason, which is odd. Because I'm an idiot. There we go. Ooh. T. Elwood's medical file. Patient, Thomas Elwood, male, age 28. Followed by Dr. Tippett. Status convalescence. Date of admission, September 16th. Date of release, TBD. Notes. The patient's face has been heavily burnt and disfigured by a bomb during the war. Even with the use of the strongest sedatives, he affirms to regularly endure severe pain from the wounds, as if the flames are still burning under the skin, he says. Examinations of the cicatrized tissues show no trace of inflammation, infection, or swelling. Scars are clean. Could it be a case of persisting nerve damage? The patient never ceases to blame himself for his disfiguration. Could it be a case of guilt of the survivor? Phantom pain manifesting as a punishment for not dying with his comrades? Aha, we got a new hint for him. Thomas feels responsible for his disfiguration during the war. Poor Thomas. I like Thomas. Dr. Tippett is such a cute name. Yes, I think so too. Not my office. Aha, my office. Go inside.
This must be the place.
Aha.
It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
I mean, you're gonna be a vampire. Aha! Powder and 25 shillings. Hell yeah. Anything else? Oh my god. Alright, another long article, guys. Article on Ekans. Ekans. Evolves into Arbok. It is a rare opportunity and almost a privilege to approach a vampire, to observe their most intriguing physical and psychological traits with a scientific and rational eye. Here are some of the most fascinating abilities I've personally observed over the last 10 years while interviewing a few vampires, or Ekan, as they prefer to call themselves, or Econ. Are we thinking they're Econ or Ekan? Alright, Lou, good night. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Supernatural speed! A vampire can act and move like a mortal in all his actions, but the trained eye will spot that they have the keenest senses and can react quicker than any mortal. On a few occasions, alarm, surprise, necessity to flee, I have seen a vampire move so quickly it is almost as if he had vanished just to reappear somewhere else. The human eye cannot follow their movements when they act so quickly, but it is not a teleport or dematerialization. It is only a supernatural speed. For me, it is a cat-like attribute, which allows them to run, dodge, or jump longer and faster than us. I also noticed that such speed seems to exhaust them, and that they are bound to physical limitations. Oh god, you can hear me getting hoarse. There's a lot of reading in this game. Mesmerism. You're gonna have to deal with husky throat Katie. One of the most powerful abilities a vampire can deploy is the capacity to force a mortal to obey them. I call this trait mesmerism, but it has nothing to do with the mortal ability to alter a subject's mental state. A vampire can bend a mortal to their will, and they can even break a mind. Ooh, that sounds fun. A vampire I interviewed even told me the more a subject tries to resist, the more permanent the damage will be, as if the vampire could literally fracture their target's psyche. Yes. The same vampire explained to me that this ability required time to master, and that the results could vary wildly from one subject to another. Implant a false memory, erase a painful one. The possibilities are endless and frightening. Blood awareness. This may be the most catastrophic ability of all concerning vampires, since it is the cause of so many tragedies for them and us. Vampires crave blood. They must use their will to restrain themselves from frenziedly drinking every drop of blood they can see. They need blood to function and to express their full supernatural traits. A famished vampire can be very weak, even if he cannot die of hunger or thirst. This urge, this need for blood, may explain why a vampire is so aroused by it. A vampire confessed to me that blood could sometimes blind him, since its smell and attractiveness can be so strong. When he focuses, a vampire can almost see blood all around them, inside warm bodies, through walls, and on supposedly clean weapon, etc. This same vampire even told me that he can see if a mortal has clean blood or is ill, and that in some cases he can even sense diseases, infected clothes, or even items in a room. If this is true, it could have so many medical applications it almost beggars belief. Cool. More glass vials.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Oh. Well, let's water the flower. I mean, I may be a vampire, but I still like flowers. Who doesn't like flowers? I mean, really? Alright, so I know I'm supposed to analyze this, but we're gonna do side quests before we proceed with the main story like that. So what I'm gonna do... Item can be recycled. You first need to analyze components you found to unlock new recipes. Click on the to analyze components. Oh, I see. It really wants me to do that. I'm not ready to do that. Oh my god, why can't I do multiples? And the watch. For sure. Okay. Let us level up. I really like the scythe. Because I can parry, which is super fun. Ooh. Oh. We're gonna do that one. And then increase damage dealt or absorb blood points when the weapon hits. Ooh. Oh. This is... Ooh. We're gonna do damage. Because I can always just stun them. Alright, backing off of that. We're gonna sleep. And evolve. Okay. What to do? Plus 20% blood. I do have more endurance. I don't really need more health at the moment. Do like the idea of doing more damage with my bite, but with my stamina increased, I have a pretty good combo. I actually like to level this puppy up. Oh, level 8 required. Well, screw you then. Jeez. This is to free them, and this is to create a shield, a blood barrier. It only lasts for 5 seconds? Not even worth it. This is why we dodge, man. Just don't get hit. Alright, what about this? This lasts for 2 seconds. You can block somebody for 2 seconds. Oof. Is that worth 600 experience points, guys? That's a trap. I don't care about traps. I am not a trap player. This uses blood though, doesn't it? Does a lot of damage. You know what? Let's we're gonna increase our endurance some more. Because the more I can just wail on people, the more I like it. And I'm thinking we'll raise our basic health. Because why not? There we go. We'll do this one. 5% extra blood. There we go. All right, we're raising our basic stats. I think that's good. And now we'll confirm. I wonder if your mesmerized level goes up based upon just your normal player level, since that unlocks skills. Let's actually see. Nope, I'm still mesmerized level 1, unless it goes up like every 10 levels. I honestly have no clue. A bloodberry, like you summon a wall of blood to block for you? Exactly. That's exactly what it... And yet it only lasts for 5 seconds, which seems kind of silly. Alright, so let's go ahead and explore the rest of the upper level of this hospital, since it's actually... most of it's blocked off anyway.
Not now.
Well, fine. Guess I can't loot your room, can I? And then we will go do some side quests before I start analyzing blood. Because I want to go kill something. Alright, let's go upstairs then. 3rd level. Or there's nothing there. I like how they still give you a little bit of experience when you, just when you talk to people and you uncover hints. Because that makes you a little less in a rush to eat everybody. Because at least you get some XP to tide you over. Okay. Side questing time!
We are capable of. It is now or never.
That's a great Josh Groban song, by the way. Ooh, actually, you know, I have money. And I'm kind of curious. So what do I need to level you up? To go to level 3, I need common handle parts and lead plates. So let's go ahead and spend some of our money.
Good evening, Milton. I'd like to see your goods.
Nah, he's like, Flash!
A reliable
Not those goods, Milton! Common handle part. Yes. Oh my god, it's so expensive. You don't even offer lead plates. I have a feeling I'm supposed to be saving up for that, though. Fine. I'll save up for the shoddy first. Alright, so let's go to the garden. Alright, guys. Time to eat some scalls. Nope. You, I want this one. Yes. Gotcha. I follow the head. Aha. Okay. I went out a direction I didn't actually go in. Aha! Small bag of junk and 2 screws. I love junk. Yeah, I'm gonna need a blood wall to stay up for at least a minute, or why am I even here, right? It's not worth 600 experience points. I mean, come on. Black wall, district status serious. 2 screws. We can deal with them later. I guess all of the openness of this world actually intimidates me, because I'm not sure where I should go to get new quests, etc. Grease and screws. Public notice. Prevent influenza. 1. Cover each cough and sneeze with a handkerchief. 2. Walk to work. 3. Do not spit. 4. Drink from your own cup. 5. Avoid crowds. 6. Take an ill, go to bed, and send for a doctor. To make a mask, take a piece of ordinary cheesecloth 8 by 16 inches, fold it to make 8 by 8 inches. Never fold this to make 8 by 4 inches. That will never, ever prevent the flu. The cord's about 10 inches long at each corner. Apply over mouth and nose as shown in the picture. More grease and screws. Grease and screws and grease and screws and screws and grease. Screws and grease. Thing over here. Guess this is the hospital. Or I guess. Oh. Hey! A rogue skull. Hey, buddy. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. I love fighting in this game. Oh, that felt good. I like it. All right, you know what? I actually kind of want it. Now I have pretty much full blood. Let's play around with our scythes some more. All right. So normal vampires with, like, I suppose, sentience call themselves econs. And these sort of rogue zombie vampires. Oops, hello. Yeah, that does good damage. Alright, let's try parry again. It was too funny that he just, like, left me. Just let me go. But yeah, scowls seem to be the zombie ones. Yeah, I get it. Parry, parry. Go away, please, notification. My whole point was to parry him, and then he just turned around and left me alone. Please. Oh dear, it glitched. That's annoying. I got a lead stick, though, so that's cool. Alright, it looks like I'm gonna have to have a successful parry. So what are you? You're freaky. Nom 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 nom. Well, you're dead, I can tell you that. It wouldn't actually let me use my vampire power. Who are you eating? Oh, it's Milton's wallet! A photography of a smiling and loving couple with a few words written on the back. Milton and Pippa.
Mr. Hooks and Miss Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well.
Oh, you're kidding me. Blood plate, good. I need that to upgrade my weapons. Milton and Pippa are dating, you guys. There's my favorite attack sound. I honestly can't not do it now. It just kind of feels like habit. And that was my, I mean, I found the wallet, but I would like to kill more people if they're available. You really don't get much experience at all for killing other vampires. Shotties and bullets. Nice.
I cannot enter.
Like, the game is really telling you that if you want to level up, you have to kill people. Which is understandable, you know? I mean, we're a vampire. And this, I am back in the hospital, right? What is this? No, nothing to loot here. Well, that was lame. Okay, fine. We'll go back this way. Come on, Milton. Got a present for you. Yeah, I get turned around like crazy because there's no mini-map. It's very confusing. Yes, this way. I do like increasing stamina. That is very helpful. Whoa, yo, Pippa, where are you at? I got dirt on you again. Oh, Pippa, there's no escaping the super sleuth vampire. Where is he? Milton! 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 You were right here. Where the crap did you go, Milton? Have your stupid wallet. The picture of your stupid girlfriend. Wait, are you shiny? I missed this. 2 small bottles.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I have some good news, Milton.
What?
And some
the
bad
epidemic's
news.
over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what?
Huh.
Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all.
I thought he was going to try and hide it.
Good. Please.
Milton's reputation is mediocre among his colleagues, and Milton and Nurse Hawkins are a couple. Ooh, oh no. I'm not going to kill the merchant game. I don't care how hard you're trying to make me do it.
Money anyway.
And Pip and Milton Hooks are a couple. You, I will definitely eat and not feel bad about it. I only need one more hint for her.
To remind you to keep your mouth shut.
Hell yeah.
Everybody's as broad-minded as you, Doctor.
I will definitely take a bribe. I mean, I wasn't going to tell anybody anyway, but I'll take it. Yeah, 40 shillings.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all
Tell me about your intimate sex
She's
life.
as depressed as I am.
Can't believe I just said that on stream. Oops. Bound by despair.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
That is sweet. I'm gonna eat your girlfriend, by the way.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
I mean, I'm not arguing with you, buddy, but,
Why do you have such a mediocre...
Why do you suck, Milton?
Milton.
A little harsh there, Dr. Reed.
Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Stay on the sunny side, always on the sunny side.
Goodbye,
Just kidding,
Milton.
goodbye. Alright, let's do another side quest. Hopefully one that involves eating people. Yay, eating. Oh, I see. Citizen menus for different areas. Gotcha. Okay, so we did this one. Haha. Why does it keep doing that? That's very annoying. I want to see where it is on the map. You know what? Let's go to the pharmacy first. I feel like... Okay, well, you know what? Hell, 187 meters. I don't think it really matters. Let's track you. 50 meters. Oh, we're gonna do this. Is this Pippa? We might as well grill her. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it now. Why are you average at best?
Pippa, I know you're very close to Milton.
Have you
Hooks.
kissed
Yes.
Milton?
Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, We break rules all the time.
Is he worth
We're
the risk?
rebels at the
Hey,
Pembroke?
I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke.
Yeah, I know you're not.
But
You
we
take
do our
bribes.
best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Pippa, are you sure you want to leave this?
I read your personal mail, Pippa.
Girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that useful. I want more. I want to make things change.
I want today. I want tomorrow. Patients
But
need
you're
you.
doing something important here. For all the patients who need your help.
We save lives, sure. Each time we send a cured patient home, it's a relief beyond words. But since the epidemic, I feel so powerless.
I mean, I can understand where she's coming from.
What steps are you prepared to take to
Why
feel
are you
more
not
useful?
more
I don't know
useful,
yet.
Pippa?
My sister believes that the real
I love
fight
this
is in the
part.
streets nowadays. Maybe she's right. Maybe this is what I must do.
Yeah, I don't know about your sister. She calls you a moral bitch.
And what about Milton Hooks? Does he share your point of view?
For Milton, any change means more comfort and more peace. I disagree.
If you feel that saving lives is not useful enough, perhaps it means that you've lost faith.
How do people not think there's something seriously
My
wrong with me?
faith
Look at my
has never been
veins.
stronger. Maybe we are all just too proud to face up to the fact that science cannot compete with God.
All right.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
We got a lot of juicy info there. All right, let's find out who's
Thelma
spying.
Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
Except that everything just kind of disappeared there. Oh. Oh, that's cheerful. Dead bodies. I got 5 shillings off one though, and crumpled letter. Nope, you didn't wanna. Game sometimes. These controls are so weird. What is not here? Crumpled letter, crumpled letter. Aha. Dear love, I finally found the missing money for the fee asked by the ambulance driver to bring you to the hospital. Don't worry about nothing now except getting better, for I took care of everything. I asked some of our neighbors, and they told me that this Mr. Hooks is something of an honest crook. He may ask for extra money in exchange for a bed, but the bed is then guaranteed. I'm sorry I refused to pay first, and I realize now that the important thing is that you get better soon. The Pembroke Hospital is a good place, I heard, despite the bad behavior of this Milton Hooks. I promise you that everything is okay now. I'll see you in your clean bed as soon as possible. With fondest love, Nikolai. So, Milton also takes bribes. Milton runs rackets on some of the Pembroke's patients. Yeah, the game is basically begging you to eat the merchant. Well, that's not gonna happen. Also, why did my little Q thing disappear? This thing. Find out who is spying on Thelma. Yes. Track. Where the hell are you? Why can't I track anymore? Is it wanting me to actually speak to her? Oh, you're what's his face?
I'm quite busy, right?
Just to see. Oh, I do have one unlocked. Why not?
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Shoulders are so sore.
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
No, that's the carpenter, yes?
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
I really hope you're right about this, Dr. Ackroyd.
Yeah, I honestly
I'm
trust
trusting
him
your
before I
judgment
trust the
on
young
this.
doctor.
I'm not the kind of man who runs away from his responsibilities, Dr. Reed. There is no need for you to be looking over my shoulder.
Me.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
Well, so you say. See if I have any others. Nope. Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
So why is it not letting me... Why is it not showing up on this? It's very wait, now it is. 39, 38. Don't disappear this time. Be very put out if you do. 30 meters. It just disappears. Whatever. I'm gonna assume it's out this way. Booksellers. Okay. Who is spying on you, Thelma? Does anybody actually believe you're a vampire once you're dead? District status serious. This quest is weird. Why won't it actually stay marked? Nope, it disappears at 30 meters. How annoying is that? Unless it's like up here. Somehow I have to get up top? I don't know. Try that. Why not? Don't really have a better idea. I get up there? Can't jump up on the railing. It's not broken. That tends to be my cue. That I can vampire whoosh up there. Creepy. Ooh, a box. Lead rods and lead plates. I like boxes of treasure. You may even call them treasure boxes. Ooh, another one. A watch. And 5 shillings. Determine what the Pruin agents have discovered. Let's go what? Wrong time. Okay. So I did find the location, which is good. Oh, do I gotta kill you guys? I do. Nom 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 nom. Haha, loser. Oh, come on. Ow. Oh, okay, cool. Got him in one hit. Nice. Alright, guys, what have you discovered? That you have aluminium shards. Aluminium powder. I like all of this. Definitely red shillings. A shittings! Oops, I'm tired. Ooh, 5 shittings. That's a lot of shittings. A bag of junk! My favorite. Alright, that's my... Let's loot everything first. Because that's my quest item. Alright. There we go. Because I was hit by fire. Survey mission, 25th of October, from the Guard of Pruin Command Post to East End Patrols. Object, vampire activity, hospital, survey, investigate. 3 days ago, one of our new recruits heard a rumor about the presence of a female vampire hiding in the Pembroke Hospital in the London East End. All we have is her first name, Thelma. Your mission is to discreetly go there and observe any suspicious activity concerning said leech. Then report directly back to us and we will decide what action should be taken. That's not what I wanted to do. Poor Thelma. Which one are you? There you are. Thelma is suspected by Pruin agents to be a real vampire. Well, when you go around calling yourself a vampire, I mean... Okay, so now we have to find the local command. Ooh, I missed this. Common handle part in 3 shillings. I mean shillings. Cool. Ooh, and 2 shotgun shells. Cool. Let's do that, just in case. Alright, so we need to go to the actual command post and be like, hey, nope. Lady, not a vampire. Oh, this is new. We have not been over this bridge. Whitechapel, district status serious. But, we're getting items. Official health warning. Ooh, I hear vampires. The citizens of London, curfew, official health warning. Curfew will be sounded at 9 p.m. by the church bells. All citizens must keep off the streets from that time until 5 a.m. Until further notice, a citywide curfew has been implemented. It is imperative that you wear your mask to prevent the spread of infection, and if any member of your household becomes ill, inform the authorities immediately, due to the curfew not opened after 9. Yeah, it sounds like somebody's getting eaten. Jeez, that is... What the shit, Screechy McGee? Okay, fine. We're gonna go up here because I just can't stand it any longer. Small bottle. You're human. Oh shit, nope. Ah! He is level 18. Are you kidding me? No! 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 No, 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 no. Just kidding. No freaking way are we messing with that dude. We're gonna do a different quest, because that is cray-cray. I can never remember how to do... Alright, it's the last one. Yeah, we're gonna go to the pharmacy now. That is level 18! I think not. Or optionally just murder everyone at the command post, and that'll stop it too! It's just so tricksy having to have a certain mesmerization level before you can eat people. Yeah, we're gonna take a trip to the pharmacy. That seems right. No, we can't. Nope. Okay.
It's locked, all right.
Well, how am I supposed to get there? I guess I can just go around the upper level? Here, pharmacy. Poplar Faubourg. I have no idea if I'm saying that correctly. Ooh, items. Salicin. Oh. Ingredients to actually craft potions. That's good. Influenza. Stay at home. Frequently complicated with pneumonia. Stop leaving your damn house. Level 10. Ooh. Ruin rookies. Rookies. Yeah. I don't think this is the way to go either. I can try it. I mean, I don't know. Weak to gun. He does have fire. Let's... Not necessary to go this way. We'll come back later. But the pharmacy is this direction anyway. Nope. So many of these ooh, buildings look lootable. You are level 13. Well, I'm gonna have to kill you. So let's switch our items. Going with the revolver.
He's mine!
Haha. Iframes.
He's dead! You fucker!
Haha. Dead. Okay. Got a glass vial from you, so really not anything that great, but whatever. I can hop up there. This is still locked though.
I cannot enter.
But it's a hideout for me. I want it. Yeah, I have the hideout. Alright, so that's good to know. I can kill level 10 enemies if I need to. Ooh, trash can. A bracelet and a rusty box of pills. Cool. Hey, hey, dead person. Hey, dead person. No dead personing. Not the way I'm supposed to go anyway, but I knew it. Perfume bottle and a watch. Awesome things to break. Okay. On to the pharmacy. Oh, wait, are you a... No. Sodium hypochlorite solution and potassium pomegranates. Something pomegranates. I'm sure that's what it said. Oh, this is a roundabout way of going here. You know what? Oh, he's only level 9.
It's not a place for you, sir.
Sure about that?
On, off you trot. It's a leech. Kill it.
Christ, he's dead!
Ow. Stop it. Hum nom 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 nom. Yay! Dead guys. Yeah, I can totally handle level 10 dudes. And a shilling. Yeah, this was just a quarantine, contagious disease. One shall enter or leave quarantine area without written of the local health authority. An authorized employee of these shall alter, destroy, or remove this guard. Violating this regulation will be fined. Cool. Oh, hello. Eat some ratty rats. Oh, okay, camera. Just 5 shillings. Quarantine, keep out of this area. When am I getting these autosaves? Important for me to know that. Because we're actually coming up on the end of the stream. More materials. Oops, that's fire. Probably don't want to run into that. Cool. Join the Royal Fleet today. Oh, and another guy. We are headed the correct direction. See if there are any lootables over here. Maybe it autosaves every time you loot something. I'm not actually sure. Alrighty, I think I gotta head out. I need to start thinking about bed because I'm getting up at 5 tomorrow. Oh, Andrew, you poor thing. Alright, thank you so much for tuning in. This was super fun. Enjoy your rest, okay? Yeah. Loot the items. And have a good day tomorrow. Oh, hello.
Best turn around if I were you. Look at it.
Or I'll freaking kill you. Oh, it has a... Ow. Nom 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 noms. Ow. Ow, he parried me. What the shit? You can die, man. Harsh. 1 shilling, but at least I got some grease. Common handle part. I think it just auto-saved, but man, it's really hard to keep track of that. Codeine. It does not autosave when you pick up items, so I think I'm gonna have to go kill someone else again. I find the fact that you can't manually save really distressing. Was a pleasure. Hope to see you next week. I hope so too, Andrew. I will be here. Yeah, I can't manually save the game, so... Oh, I hear somebody. Let's, I'm gonna kill this guy and that should be a save. Oh, yeah, you're easy. Yum, 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 yum. Ow! Let me chomp on you a little bit. Ow. Stamina. No, stamina, no. What the shit? Holy crap! Oh man, he's hard. Oh my goodness. Okay, it did just autosave there. Okay, cool. Then I think I'm gonna call it quits tonight, you guys. Ooh, that was intense. All right. He was surprisingly hard because he can counter me and stab me in the gut. Guys, thank you so much for watching my second stream of Vampyr. I really love this game still, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. Let me know in the comments what you think. And if you haven't done so already and you did enjoy this, please leave a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. I will be back on Tuesday at 4:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And yeah, no updates until then. I'm gonna try and get some recording done this weekend of my Code Vein and my Bloodborne Let's Plays. We shall see. Life has been absolutely crazy. But yeah, and if you feel like joining my Discord, PM me on Twitter and we will chat. So thank you again, you guys. Really appreciate it. I really love this game. All right, have a fantastic rest of your night. Cheers.